gone with that gun in your hand? Hey Joe, say where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going out to shoot me old lady. You know I go messing around with another man. I'm going out to shoot my old lady. You know I go messing around with another man. That ain't cool, brother. Well, hi there pluckers, Ivor Sawfingers again with another hopefully interesting little lesson for you. Classic song of course, Jimi Hendrix's Hey Joe. Standard tuning, no campos, doing the same key as Jimi Hendrix. Now, there are quite a few videos on YouTube for this song, so this is just my version of a Campfire version, simplified version, okay? There's not too many fancy licks. If you want to learn them, there's plenty of videos out there showing you how to do it. So this is just like a Campfire version, get together with your mates type thing, okay? So let's get to it. So the intro, okay? So it starts off like this. Right, so what am I doing there? So I'm doing a hammer from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, the B string, up to the 5th fret using my 1st and 3rd fingers, okay? At the same time you hit the E string, top E string open, okay? Okay, so you hammer up playing the 2nd string and the top E string open, and then go back to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string and the E string open. Then the 2nd finger comes over and plays the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Hit that note and slide it down to the 2nd fret. Okay, so I got. Okay, at this point there are two versions of this. A lot of people, when you get down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd, they pull off to open. So you got. That sort of thing. Okay, so where you just pull, do that sort of, literally pull your finger off the string. So you go. Okay, and then you go form an E chord and play that 2nd on the 4th. So you got. Okay, so. Now I personally, from the way I play it, is I tend to use the pick to play the open 3rd string after the 2nd on the 3rd. So it's, I do that myself, but it's up to you. If you want to pull off, you can. I like to make it more distinct, so I use the pick. Okay. Okay. So let's slide down 4 to 2 on the 3rd. Take your finger off and play the 3rd string open with the pick, the way I do it, and then play the E chord, form the E chord and play the 2nd on the 4th. So it's. Okay, slowly. Then what I do is play the bottom E string open and then the chord, just lightly strum the chord. So it's. Just a light brush, okay? Got that? Slowly. Next, what I do is I play using, because you've got the E chord like that, I tend to use these two fingers and I put them up to the 4th fret of the 5th string and the 4th string. So you go up 2 frets basically with those two fingers. play the bottom string open, then those two on the 4th fret of the 5th and 4th strings, and slide it up to the 5th fret. Slide those two fingers up to the 5th fret. So now you've got that so far. Then play the bottom E string again, and then those two on their own again on the 5th fret. So it's so far. Then play the bottom E string again and go down to the 4th fret with those two fingers. So you've got slowly, and then bottom E string open and the E chord. Okay, so far. Once again, slowly. Okay, and the final bit is the way I play it anyway. Okay, there might be some differences from other people, but that's the way I'm playing it. And that last bit is the open A string hammering up to the 2nd fret on the 5th string. So 5th string open, hammer up to the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and then the open 4th. Right? And you do that twice. Then I play the open A string and to the first chord of the song. Verse, okay? So the whole intro, very slowly. Alright, then you're into the verse, okay, and it's the same chords all the way through the song. And the sequence is C, and I like to, on that, when you come into that, when you come to the first one, you go. I like to hit that single note on the C chord and then strum it, okay? Accentuate that, okay? Okay, and the chords are C, G, however you wish to play it, that way or that way, whichever. So it's C to G, D, A, and back to the E chord again. So it goes. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? And the riffs I'm playing in between that and the next verse bit is, you do that. It's almost like Whole Lot of Love, isn't it? So it's like 2nd on the 5th, open 4 twice, and then you play that 2nd on the 4th. And then what I do is that the last riff on the intro again. Alright, so it comes. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Slowly. Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Sorry. And it just carries on doing exactly the same thing again, okay? So each time I hit a chord, I tend to hit the root note C, G, bottom E string 3rd fret, open D string, open A string, bottom E string. Okay, and so on, okay? And it goes all the way through the verse like that. There is the option I did occasionally, you can put it in occasionally, just a variation of that bit where it goes, you can also do this, that sort of thing. And what I'm doing there is I'm barring the 7th fret of the 4th and 3rd strings with my first finger, and my 3rd finger is going up to the 9th fret of the 4th string, and you play the 3rd strings and 4th strings, the 4th string and 3rd strings together until you get that last one on the 7th fret of the 4th string. Okay, so slowly, and then so it works the same way as that, sort of just a higher octave version of the same thing. Okay, so it's Hey Joe, where you go with that girl? Hey Joe. So get the idea? So you've got two versions of that, or this. Okay, whichever you want to do. And the only other thing I can show you is that little lead riff they do towards the end of the song. Right, so we're starting on the C chord. We put the 3rd on the 5th string, open bottom E string, 1st on the bottom E string, right, up to the 3rd. You walk it up, open E, 1st on E, bottom E, 2nd on the bottom E, 3rd on the bottom E. So then you do the sort of same thing on the 5th string, starting on the 2nd fret. Right, so you got, then you go up to the 5th fret on the 4th string, 5th string, sorry. So it's a climb up on the 5th string from 2 to 4 up to 5, using all your 4 fingers ideally. Okay, so it's okay. Then you go to the 2nd fret of the bottom E string, climb all the way from 4 up to 5 on the bottom E string. So you've got okay, and finally, again starting on the 4th fret of the 5th string, 5th fret of the 5th string, 6th fret of the 5th string, and then basically I play the bottom E string. So the whole thing, and the way I was playing it was okay, and off you go. So there you have it, boys and girls, a simple-ish way of playing Hey Joe from Jimi Hendrix. Okay, so I say it's not my intention to show you all the fancy licks, because it's more appropriate with an electric guitar. So I want to keep it as simple as a sing-along version. Yeah. So thanks very much indeed. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.